This is a story that took its place in the 16th century. It is about three kingdoms that used to live in peace, had good diplomacy, and a good relationship between them. The North Kingdom was the Galwaric, the South one was Lothracath, and the West one was Okuriza. Galwaric's king was the humblest king they had had. He was very tall, had some beautiful green eyes that when he saw you, you feel like with just watching at you he could see through your soul and know all of your secrets within a second. The Queen Victoria was known for her compassion, kindness, and beauty. She had beautiful blue eyes and a long black hair. They had two beautiful kids. The oldest, Zephyr, who was exactly the same as his mother. He had blue eyes, black hair, and his skin was whiter than snow. He was the sweetest boy in all the kingdom, and the bravest one. He loved to run in his horse, play that he killed the horrible dragon that was on the top of a mountain. He also loved to go with his parents to the kingdom and see how was his people doing, because someday, when he grew up, he would be like his dad, with respect and love. The kings also had a beautiful daughter who was named Amber. She was a beautiful 5-year-old. For her age, she was pretty, smart. Everybody in the kingdom loved her. She had black hair like her mother, the same green eyes as her dad, and whiter like her brother. They were living in peace, so happy about the new good relationships with the other kingdoms. Well, that seems, but that doesn't long too much, because one day, when the Queen Victoria finished swallowed Amber. Sleep, baby, sleep, your father tends the sheep, your mother shakes the dreamland tree, and from it fall sweet dreams for three. Sleep, baby, sleep, sleep, baby, sleep. Sleep, baby, sleep, our cottage veil is deep. The little lamb is on the green, with snowy fleece so soft and clean. Sleep, baby, sleep.
Victoria, come to sleep. It's so late. She's okay.
I know. It's just she looks so quiet and beautiful while she's sleeping. Good night, darling. That was the last words that she listened about their parents. Everybody fell asleep. At midnight, an intruder came in through the window, doing noise at all, saw the little girl so asleep, and kidnapped the Princess Amber without anybody noticing what had happened. When the sun came up and they realized she wasn't in her bedroom. Good morning, Where is she?
I'm sorry, Queen. You're the first person who entered.
Honey, are you in the bathroom? Amber! Her screams and sobs were too high.
Why are you screaming?
Someone had kidnapped our baby. Close every door. I want every one of you at the yard. The kings and the real ward started seeking for her in all the castle, but they didn't find anything. Everyone in the kingdom was very upset because they couldn't even think of someone that would like to hurt her or the royal family. They started seeking for Amber in the forests and borders of the kingdom.
Oh, my sweet kings, just think maybe the person who are you seeking with your child is from another kingdom. What about Okuresa's kingdom? They were very disgusted when you ascended to the throne. Or Lotharicath. Do you remember the last war with them? I heard they want a revenge. I'm just saying. Maybe you are seeking in the wrong place.
Those words led thinking a lot to the kings. They decided to give an ultimatum to the kingdoms. Amber alive for next Tuesday, or war will begin. This ultimatum never had answer. For his safety, the king sent Zephyr to the safest school in the whole kingdom, where the king and the queen have been raised. He learned how to be a king, but the most important, how to win a war.
Zephyr, with no offense, when was the last time you saw Amber?
I was like 11.
So she had been dead at least for 10 years.
No, she's not. They never found her body. She's alive, and I will find her.
How could you say that?
Listen, but don't you ever tell to anyone. One night I woke up. I wished for heaven. I listened to Mr. Gold talking her servants about her. I have been planning everything to her rescue, and I'm going to need your help. Are you with me?
With anger, courage, hope, and faith, they recruited an army to Mrs. Gold's castle.
Mr. Gold, they know about her. It's an emergency.
No, that is impossible.
They are coming. Say through the window.
Mrs. Gold hadn't enough men to fight. She ran downstairs, opened the door where was Amber.
Hey, sweetie, we have to go right now.
But, mother, wait. I need to do the wallet.
We have no time, only obey me.
She's not your mother. Amber, she's a liar.
Mrs. Gold screams so loud.
If I can have her, nobody will.
With a razor cut her neck, but done well thanks to Zephyr. He took her and ran away with her. She had a lot of questions to do. He kindly answered every one of them. She understood everything and started to cry. When they finally arrived, nobody could believe that she was Amber. Hello, Zephyr. Oh, your friend looks so much like...
It's her.
As soon as Victoria listened to those words, she started to cry a lot. She didn't move, just cried. Zephyr explained everything to their parents. Amber was finally at home, safer than ever. Mrs. Gold had an awful death in front of the whole kingdoms. The kingdom of Galvanic apologized with the other kingdoms. They accepted and they signed peace.